Every morning began before the sun, with an alarm that never felt kind. His walls were full of plans, but his mind was full of pressure. Karthik studied hard, because failure was never an option he allowed himself. Teachers praised him, and expectations grew heavier with every word. Even his friends copied his routine, believing discipline meant success. But behind the calm face, stress slowly built up in silence. Nights passed, but his books never closed. The words on the page blurred, and his focus began to fade. His hands froze, hovering over a page he could no longer read. For the first time, he closed the book not in defeat, but in exhaustion. The room fell silent, yet his thoughts were louder than ever. He stepped outside, searching for air his mind could breathe. The sky changed colors, reminding him that time always moves forward. Sitting alone, he finally listened to himself. He switched off his phone, and for once, the noise stopped. One deep breath, and the pressure began to loosen. That night, he slept peacefully for the first time in weeks. Morning arrived without guilt, only clarity. The mock test wasn't easy, and the room felt tense. His score wasn't perfect, and surprisingly, he didn't panic. He stayed calm, realizing marks didn't define his worth. Instead of fear, he chose to learn from his mistakes. This time, he planned balance, not burnout. Evening walks replaced endless late-night stress. For the first time, he spoke honestly to his parents. They listened not as judges, but as support. Studying felt lighter when pressure was removed. Breaks became moments of strength, not weakness. On exam day, his heart was steady. He walked into the exam hall with confidence, not fear. His pen moved calmly, guided by understanding. No panic, only focus. When the exam ended, relief followed quietly. The results came. Good enough, and honest. He smiled, not because he topped but because he survived. The seat he earned felt right, not forced. Sitting alone, he reflected on how close he came to breaking. He wrote one truth in his notebook. Listening to himself had changed everything. Rest is not weakness, a healthy mind learns better.